So look at the article. Yeah, let's talk, family. Donald needs cash. Dwac, Digital World Acquisition Corp, is going to vote today on Trump Media merger. Shareholders of Digital World Acquisition, the special purpose acquisition company aiming to take Donald Trump's social media platform public, Truth Social, they're scheduled Friday today to vote on the long-awaited merger with Trump Media and Technology Group. The vote is going to go down today. All at the same time to where we know that Donald needs this cash so that he can put up this money for the bonds in the cases that he's dealing with. He already has one bond in place for a court trial that he went through. He's trying to find like another bond holder, some way to get this money so that he can put a bond down on this case in New York. Dwac stockholders are currently set to hold a meeting Friday to approve the special purpose acquisition company's merger with Trump Media. Will they let it go through? Meanwhile, Trump is having trouble securing a nearly $500 million bond to appeal his $454 million civil business fraud judgment. And it's so much so that even people are putting other billionaires on blast because they're not helping Trump drop money down for his bond so that he can appeal his court case in New York. Make it make sense. Fox News host blast billionaires not paying Donald Trump bills. I thought Donald said that he was a billionaire in cash. Like he's worth all of this money. But then you got people backing Trump saying, hey, where are all the other billionaires at? Drop your money down and help out Trump. Help out Donald. This man needs money. Like, if anything, that places even Trump in a worse position in terms of influence when he's trying to portray himself as someone being massively wealthy. And seemingly all of these news articles is being played on media, social media content, all of this of him not able to get a bond worth $500,000. But he's a billionaire. Now, could this vote between the merger between Dwac and Trump Media, that will make him a billionaire again because of the stock that he holds? Now, understand though, even if once they do this vote, and let's say that it goes through, that they're going to do the merger with Dwac and Trump Media, understand that even though that will make Trump even more wealthy, it has a lockup period of 6 months before he's able to even sell those shares. So it's going to be way past due for him to get this bond of $454 million for him to cover that judgment. This article also goes on to state that the Miami-based SPAC has a history of postponing and rescheduling shareholder votes. So they may do it again today. Dwac aims to take Trump Media public in a reverse merger. Trump Media is the parent of the conservative social media platform Truth Social. If Dwac shareholders approve the merger Friday, Trump Media will be a wholly owned subsidiary of Digital World. Dwac would then change its name to Trump Media according to regulatory filings. If the merger is completed, Trump's 90% stake in Trump Media could be valued at around $4 billion. That's what he needs. Like, if anyone wants this thing to go down, and like today, like yesterday, it's Donald. Donald wants this merger to go through. He hopes that these shareholders vote yes to get this thing done because that's $4 billion on the table. Now, if you're talking about leverage, if you're talking about control, the shareholders of Dwac has a lot of control right now. Like, Donald is literally at the mercy of these shareholders, the ones who's going to vote on whether or not they're going to merge. On Tuesday, Trump posted on Truth Social that he shouldn't be required to put up the money in his New York fraud case. I don't see what they got to do with Dwac though. But anyway, Dwac stock dropped 1.3% on Thursday. On Wednesday, Dwac shares surged 17.8%, even as Truth Social experienced a major outage. The Donald Trump brand and the value of Dwac stock are closely related. Trump's current status as the top Republican candidate for president figures squarely into the stock gain so far this year. Federal charges could potentially tarnish that brand, according to company filings, although so far that has not been the case. Ahead of Wednesday trade, Dwac has fallen more than 11% in March. However, shares on Wednesday jumped above the 50-day moving average. Dwac stock is up more than 140% in 2024. Trump media appears poised to go public, and with Trump looking like he will be the GOP's presidential nominee. Okay, so what do you guys think? It seemed like the bag is in this stock, and Trump needs it, whether to run his campaign, whether to put down the money for the bond for these court cases. All of the money is tied up in this stock right here, right now. So what's the play? If the vote goes through, do you suspect that Dwac will go higher? I do. If the vote doesn't go through or they postpone it, do you think the stock is going to go down? What do you think? There's a couple of things here I want to talk to y'all about. I did a price prediction. First of all, let me go and do that here first. I was looking for the market in Dwac to go down all the way back here in March in 2023. Clearly, that was the bottom. The market ultimately went down. Let me see. It didn't go all the way down to $10. It came down to like our break-even point in June, at the beginning of July. And from there, the market just went crazy. So yeah, I'll give it, the market didn't play out right at that time for our price prediction. And then ever since then, Dwac has shot higher and higher and higher. So what's going on? Here is a sell zone here. This is a very volatile stock. It's kind of like the market doesn't know what's going to happen with this whole situation. And here's a buy zone right here. Somebody is buying the stock in Dwac right around that range. So $32 look like that's the point to where the market doesn't want to see the price go down below. That could kind of reveal that the deal is going to go through. Who knows? But it's creating like a support area. You guys can see it. You guys can see how it's kind of creating a support. It doesn't want to fall below that buy zone. So let's look at this on the 2. Here it is on the 3. Just doing a real quick look at the market on different time frames. Here it is on the 5. Weekly. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go up. All of this weakness that is occurring during these time periods is not impacting the stock at all. It's like the market still wants to go higher in price. And look at this on 330. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think the market in Dwac wants to go up. So let's do that. So I would say, as long as the market holds around $32, we're going to look for this price in Dwac either to consolidate for 1, and then 2, try to go up. First target is at this first this first sell zone, either at the low or the high. At the high, that would give us what, 16.5%, almost around $50. Second target is going to be up here around $54.50. Third target is going to be at the high around like 56. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Now this is going to be very, very volatile, especially if this vote doesn't go out and pan out the way that people want it to go. So, but yeah, go ahead and give me your thoughts though. Make sure you maintain profitability, and as always, trade different.